interviews, and today we've done quite a few interviews. We've had some really great people in our studio here at Mountain Dew Park, and we've really had a lot of fun and gotten to learn a lot of information about some of the nonprofits who are serving Southern Illinois. So when you're ready to donate, we want to make sure that you have all of the information available to choose one or more of those organizations participating in GiveSI to donate to. And today we're going to talk to Claire Hughes, and Claire's with the Little Resource Center. Claire, we also had the opportunity to do one of the videos on WSIL, kind of that quick promo highlighting the services that you offer. But I think it would be just a great idea to kind of go over the mission again and what your organization does.
Sure. So we are a family and parenting resource center that serves the Southern Illinois area. We provide material, emotional, and educational support to families. We are located in Carbondale and have a satellite location of sorts in Carterville. And primarily our focus right now has been on material support, diapers, crisis supplies of formula, infant care items. And during the month of November, we've been focusing on our car seat fund.
And I think that's such a great, because when we went to talk to Claire, I guess it never really, I hadn't thought about the fact that this car seat program is such an asset to the community. So if you could touch base on what that program is and what those funds raised during GiveSI will go to.
So it seems almost weekly at this point, we are getting calls from families either on their way to labor and delivery or currently in labor and delivery. And they contact us because they don't have the car seat they need to be discharged. Oftentimes, these are families who will go in for a emergency C-section, premature labor, or an unplanned induction. So they haven't had a chance to get everything together that they need. And an infant car seat it's expensive. It's $100. So we're all kind of struggling right now, and these families are no exception. We're happy to provide that so they can take baby home without that added worry.
The process of trying to find one that is approved.
Yeah.
I remember when my daughter was born, and just to get the car seat in was an ordeal. And we almost had to buy the expensive one to make it simple, right? Like to put the base in, to be able to put the lock, and then, all the rules, it needs to be rear facing. It's very overwhelming. So to have a resource for you guys to say that, and then you don't know if the one you're buying is the right one, and so I didn't know how stressful just, a car seat was. So I'm glad that there's a resource out there to have that.
But I think to put it into perspective, trying to find that car seat is, really difficult and time consuming, and the frustration that comes with it. But imagine not having access to one.
Right.
To bring your baby home. That becomes even more critical. And so I know you have kind of a loaner program for families they
great.
can take advantage of.
Yes.
So if you could touch on that.
So we do currently have one that we use at the center to just get the baby home. But what we would love to do is be able to send the baby home with one that the family can keep, so that struggle just ends right then and there. Either way, we got their back. If they need us, they can contact us.
Claire, what does the average person spend, or what do you guys spend on just one car seat for one family?
So typically a car seat is around $100.
Wow.
Sometimes we're able to get them a little cheaper, particularly if we're able to buy in quantity. But I was checking the Black Friday sales, and they were as much as $130 for base models. And I'm sitting here like, these families need help.
Yeah, because then you mentioned that some of the other services you provide, not only diapers, formula. Formula is expensive, and obviously during COVID there was a shortage of it too. So your organization provides a lot of great resources. And how many people do you guys service on a regular basis?
Oh Lord. I was sitting here trying.
I don't want to overwhelm you. Yeah, don't think about it,
No, I'd say we serve at this point 3 to 5 families a day, at least out of the Carbondale office. Our Carbondale office is more like a grab and go cabinet for supplies. We put emergency supplies in there. We noticed a lot of families are very shy about coming out and asking for that help. So they can just swing by, grab some diapers, get them through till payday, or contact us if they need something like formula, and we'll get it to them. But I would say 3 to 5 families a day at this point and growing.
So a donation of $100 could really go towards helping each family that is in need of having that car seat. So when you're thinking of donating today, think of trying to donate $100 because, and this is what's great. It's not like something that is a one and done. This is something at $100, they're going to use this daily, right? They're going to use it daily for quite a few years. I know that they end up, the infant seats outgrow. I remember those days. And so, it's that creates a whole nother problem. And you had two kids, so you had 2 car seats.
I did. So I 2 car seats and took on my niece and nephew. At that point, they weren't in car seats, but they were still able to help with my kids as well. But again, it goes back to just, when we talk about access to care, we're talking about things like not having a car seat to go to a doctor's appointment, not being able to make sure that your baby is well because you can't transport them back and forth to the doctor, or when they're sick that you just need them to be able to see someone. It's, it gets down to just being able to take care of that baby, and that requires that you have a car seat to be able to transport them, being able to have a job and, taking them to and from daycare. I mean, there's just so many things that
I just thought about one car seat. I was like, and then I mentioned 2, I was like, yeah, not everybody just has 1 kid.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, so you're actually trying to get, car seats for families that have multiple kids. And I'm a one person, one kid, one and done. And so, again, assumption, I'm just like, each family only needs 1 when, it's probably 2 to 3. And it gets very, very complicated because you don't want to choose which kid you leave behind, right?
Yes. And we want to make sure these families are getting safe car seats too, not buying something off Facebook Marketplace that may have been in a crash or not safe or expired, That is one way to get one, but we want to be able to offer another option, something they can rely on.
Do you guys offer resources too to let people know if the car seat is safe, or is there any place for a family to know? Because I know people will do the marketplace and hand downs from other family members. I was just curious.
So unfortunately, other than checking to see if a car seat is recalled, there's really no way to really tell unless there's noticeable damage.
Okay.
So I always tell families, unless it comes from somebody you trust, they haven't wrecked their car, don't trust secondhand car seats. Come talk to us first.
Yeah.
Let us try and help you. So.
How many car seats do you think you've given out? Ballpark.
Oh.
Because I'm afraid I'm going to be blown away by this number.
The request only started coming in September, but I'd say around this time, 12, and that's going to grow. And
it's absolutely.
Grow quickly, probably because of this interview, which is great. We want you to come see us.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this donation is incredibly important because we for families that need a car seat, you're right. Most people don't know that car seats expire. And so, just being able to have access to that is so incredible. What counties do you serve? I know you said you're located in Carbondale, you've got the satellite office, but do you serve all of Southern Illinois, or are there specific counties that you serve?
We haven't really set a geographic region. We have helped families as far as Saline County down to Alexander, Franklin. If you can contact us and we can make it happen, please reach out and we'll see what we can do.
So this is a great opportunity to provide that family with a car seat. It's $100 donation to try to get that car seat. Obviously, there are car seats that are going for more than $100, but we know that Claire's going to take that money and put it to good use. She's going to be a steward of your money and make sure that that money is going toward helping that family get a car seat to take their baby to the doctor, to take their baby back and forth to places, to make sure that they have access to that. And it's so critical and so vital. And when we talk about these donations, that's specifically what they're going to go toward. So it can have a huge impact to these families.
So as I've been saying all day, and I've had Michelle say it a couple of times, in the description below, there's 3 easy steps. That's all you got to do. And you're going to go down in the drop down menu. When you click it, click the link, and you're going to go to little resource. I almost said resources because you do more than one. Little resource, and make a donation. We are encouraging you to at least try to donate $100 so she can at least put a dent in buying those car seats. And Claire, thank you for your hard work, your passion, and your love for making sure that these little bundles of joy make it home safely with the parents, because that's one less thing that's on their mind, because they've got a whole lot of other things to worry about.
Thank you for your support.
Have a great day.